Transformer Studio Series number 56, Dark of the Moon, Shockwave. This is not the original one because, well, it's like 300 bucks. I'm not paying that. This is the reissue that does not have the number on his box, but I'm pretty sure it's number 56, if I'm sure. This guy's really cool, but he's definitely not one of my favorites in my collection. It's just, I wish he was a bit more purple, because on his body, like, it's kind of just like weird splotches of purple besides his feet. So, without further ado, hit my camera. Let's go ahead and look at this guy's box. So, Shockwave's box. This is one of the new boxes that brought back the clip plastic window, the Transformers series, Dark of the Moon, Shockwave. Then he has his tank, which this is not what he transformed into at all. Does not look like it at all. And then Shockwave right there. Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Shockwave. A side profile, Shockwave again, and then Transformers Studio Series, Dark of the Moon. And then this is I guess this is a part of his body from the front cover, which just goes onto this. On the back there is a little description. If you want to read that, you can. And then what he transformed into and some stuff he comes with, and also a picture for him. These boxes have a lot more stuff on them, so the box parts of these videos are going to be a bit longer with the new boxes. So let's get right back into the actual figure. So moving into Shockwave's accessories, first one he actually comes with is the hose on the back. It connects to this port and these two ports on the cannon. It's really hard to fit this one into this port. It was really difficult for me. I had to push really hard in it to get it in. He does not like to stand up though, so I'll just leave him here in the back for now. And then the next accessory he does come with is his arm blade, which is fully made out of rubber. I don't like it. The Bailey one, which I used to have, made of plastic, so it was better. But it can plug into this side of the arm, and this is actually the correct way you're supposed to do it. It is connected to this port at the bottom of the arm, and this is how Shockwave is supposed to look with it on. And then the next accessory Shockwave does come with is the paraglider guy with this. It's just paper, but he does have a little port at the bottom of his foot that can connect onto Shockwave's this tab on Shockwave. So if you want, this is how I actually have it on my shelf when I put it on there, is I have the little guy jumping on top of him with the little paper thing hanging off the back. Now, the next two accessories that Shockwave comes with are technically figures. They are Wheelie and Brains. These two are small, really freaking small. For example, here is the paratrooper here. It's the size of his lower leg, Brains is, and Wheelie is, I'm pretty sure, a little bit taller. And here is then just right next to Shockwave. Oh, he fell down. These guys don't stand up, but let me get him up right here. There we go. There's next to Shockwave. Yeah, they're really freaking small. That's it for Shockwave's accessories. Now let's move on to articulation. So starting off, he has a ball joint for a head, and this can also kick forward with the neck joint, and also has a secondary neck joint that can move back. So he has a full big range of head rotation that you can do. His arms can swivel and go out, as well as a bicep swivel and an arm bend. But on the Bailey one's the wrist can swivel. On this one, the hand is completely made out of rubber, so it can only go in. It does not swivel left or right, which disappoints me. Down here, same thing. His arm can go out, swivel up and down, bicep swivel. But he actually has a thumb on the gun that can go in and out. None of this hand's fingers cannot move since they're all made out of just rubber. probably like deteriorate over time. His legs can kick back this far and front this far. He has a knee bend, and the kneecap, the knee pad can move up and down as well. He also has a thigh swivel, a really weird thigh swivel. His feet can move sort of, but this is mainly for transformation. And he also has a really stinking good, crap, what's it called? Ankle tilt. There we go. Has a really good ankle tilt. Also, on the back of Shockwave, these little things, which in the Dark of the Moon game, stuff is untapping. This guy does not hold together very well, surprisingly. But these things actually power the cannon. These things will move, go through here, charge the cannon. That's how it works in the video game. These actually are on small ball joints. These ones they can move. They can mainly just move like this. This one can go up and down. So you can have it like straight like this, or you can have it all out. I prefer having them like all flared out in the back. I just think it looks better. Ooh, that was a long rant. That is it for Shockwave's articulation. Now he's fallen down again. Now moving on to size comparison here. Here is Dark Moon Shockwave next to the Revenge of the Fallen multi-pack Optimus Prime. Here he is next to Transformers Studio Series number 6 Starscream. Here's Shockwave next to Bayway Sentinel Prime. And finally, here's Shockwave next to 2007 Megatron. That is it for Shockwave's size comparison. Now let's go ahead and move on to his transformation. Now moving on to the transformation, first thing you just want to do is untab these, untab his shoulders. And it just takes a bit of force for me. Feels like I'm gonna break it every time I do it, but you just untap them. Untab the shoulders like that, and go ahead and just pull this whole back assembly just off. Just keep it all pushed in the back, and then just pry these open like this. Yeah, just pry out the legs, or the thigh joint, and then extend this all the way like that. So I just grab this, pull this out until it looks like this, and then you can just make his head look up like this. Grab this right here, and there is a little tab right there, a little tab right here. So just line it up like this. There you go. Now I don't know what these little bits are for. Like, they don't do anything at all. I'm just gonna keep them there because I don't know what else to do with them. Do the same thing on this side. So flip this around. I'm just gonna move this out the way. And just, wait a minute, let me fix this. I do not know how, yeah, these things are super annoying and it doesn't matter to me. So just go ahead and, crap, this is so stupid. Give me a second. I got it. So now, what you're gonna do is just go ahead and put these, just push those in here. You can do the same thing for this arm. They will both just tab in right here. Wait a minute, wait, oh my god, it's stupid. Okay, so they gotta be like this. I'm so sorry that I struggle with this. This is a stupid transformation and a stupid alt mode. So this will go ahead and just flip this out. And all this will just be pushed down here. Just push this down. There's a tab right here. They'll tab right down there. So just gonna wanna every time I do this, feels like I'm gonna break it. There we go. I got it. Then this, I don't even know if this tab's anywhere. I just usually just leave it hanging down because I don't know what to do with it. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Never mind, don't do that. It tabs up. See, I'm telling you, I've done this transformation one time. So there's actually these tabs right here on the arms. They will tab into these little bits right here. So just go ahead and tab them in. I got it, I think. I don't know. I'm not going to care anyway. Yeah, his hose just popped off. It's just going to be a pain to get back on. So this goes down here, and there's actually a tab right there and right here. So just go ahead. My camera's not going to focus at all, but who cares? No one likes this alt mode anyway. Makes no sense. Same thing on this. There's going to be a tab somewhere, wherever it is. There's a tab somewhere. Okay, I found it. It's right there, and this will tab into this little bit right here. Oops. I'm so unprofessional. I'll just show you. I'll just get back to you when I'm done with this. Okay. I got it. This transformation sucks. It's stupid. And also, yeah, I'm gonna just tab this back on when I get into robot mode again, because I'm not keeping it in this. He wants it. But he has a weapon storage, since I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up. His weapon storage is just right on top of the forearm right here. Since it's using a sucky rubber, it's not gonna really hang there very well. But also, if you want to, you don't really have to, since it sucks tabbing this anyway. You're supposed to untab this, like pull out this, plug it back in here in the back, and then put this in here. That's why mine connected, because it's not long enough to fit in the port. So that's it for Shockwave sucky vehicle mode. It's a tank. It doesn't look like what it looks like on the box at all. But here's a stupid tank. And while we're here, here's Wheelie. Get run over by not Megatron, but Shockwave's tank. And there's my review on Transformers 2 series, Dark of the Moon 56. I'm pretty sure that's his number, Shockwave. Also plus Wheelie Brains and that guy.